Welcome back, you degenerate old schoolers, to another episode of The Orb. Tonight we have a match put on by New England Old School. Jared Doucette puts these together. He is my opponent for the night. So, without further ado, let's take a look at his deck. And here is Jared's deck. Count them up. It's 4 colors. And it's black, so we'll call it 4-color black. He has 3 orders of the Ebon Hand, which dodge swords to plowshares real well. 4 hippies, 3 sedge trolls, a Sengir vampire, and the king of the creatures in his deck is the Solkanar. So very impressive. 3 different colors to cast out there. You can red elemental blast this asshole, you can blue elemental blast this asshole, but if you get him out game 1, he's tough to deal with. And then if you're against burn, sometimes you only need a life or 2 or 3 to gain, and they're just out of reach of killing you. They run out of steam. So Solkanar, for every black spell that's cast, gets you 1 life, and even better, your opponent starts casting black spells, you get life that way too. So his other spells are 4 swords to plowshares for white removal, 4 him to Thorax, and then the obvious ones, right? The important ones, the mana ramps are in there, the balance is in there. I always like the fireballs. He's got 2 of them to end the game, and sometimes your fireball can even do this. Ouch. So, we all know Fireball's spectacular. His sideboard does have the 4th order, I guess in case he's facing straight white, 2 discs for board control removal, 2 disenchants, 2 energy fluxes, which I love, 2 Suchis, I guess when you're going against the Abyss, Falling Stars, if your opponent has just a ton of creatures, and City in a Bottle just to make everyone else cry. Let's just go take a look at my deck. Here's a look at my deck. I ran 9 creatures, 3 Savannah Lions, 3 Suchis, and 3 Serra Angels. And then other than that, trying to be a control answer package. Plenty of different dual lands. All the good cards, the white removal. So if I can't slap down a factory and 2 Savannah Lions and race you, I'm okay with going mid game. I felt like this was a good mixture of cards. I am running all 5 colors, which does seem a bit aggressive, especially with kind of limited mana resources. But just 1 regrowth, and then a couple red cards, a couple black cards. And it's mainly blue and white. So let's get off to game number 1. And here we are with game number 1. I'm on the play. I lead with a Tundra and an Emerald, and fire out a Savannah Lions. Typically, that's what I want to see. Speaking of seed, Jared throws down an Underground Sea, a Pearl. He taps that to throw down a Soul Ring. So he's staring at 4 mana. Turn 1, not a bad lead. Oh, here we go. I want to race. Here's second Savannah Lions. First one he gets in for 2. He's on 18. Oh. Saw that right. That was a fireball. Not for 1, but for 2. Both Savannah Lions down. That's brutal. That was the wind beneath my sails, getting sucked out and set on fire. Oh. Kick me while I'm down. Strips out the Tundra. Oh, brutal. Look at this. Sinkhole to the other Tundra. Top deck of Tropical. I went from feeling like this may be a quick win to... Oh, man. Jared. The beatings will continue until morale improves, and I don't think morale is improving. Oh, fuck butts. He takes a mind twist and a balance. Two cards I could have used to get back into this. And he plays a Hypnotic Spectre. So, he's days ahead. He's going to start ticking cards out of my hand. And Serra Angel down. So had he not gotten rid of those two lands, Serra would have been already out, protecting me from that hippie, but that's what his deck's built to do. Just dismantle your deck. He does play out a Sedge Troll. Okay, I come back with a Su-Chi. Su-Chi's a valid blocker. Su-Chi does things. Alright, Andy's activating. I have no way of stopping this. I'm tapped out. Su-Chi is sitting there, staring down the barrel of a shotgun. Oh, and it is a clean hit. Wow, I'm reaching for my life total before I even take Su-Chi off the field. I have nowhere to throw that for. He takes another Serra Angel from me. I'm down to 9. All hope is lost. I mean, the bow of the Titanic is entering the water. He comes in for another 5. And look at this, a Brain Geyser. Wow. So... looks like he's going to load up for at least 4. 5, 6. 6 new cards for him. I mean, he's so far ahead of me. There's nothing. I regrowth the balance, and I don't get it. That's it. Game number 1. I felt like I started well. I did 2 damage, and then Jared just hit me in the face with a tennis racket. So, congratulations, Jared, on game number 1. Let's go take a look at game number 2. And here we are, game number 2. I throw down a Tundra and pass, reminiscent of last game. Jared's got a City Brass and a Pearl. I answer back with an Underground Sea and an Emerald. So, neither of our decks really doing much. Uh-oh, him to Torok. And it hits. Early game, this 2-for-1 is real powerful. It's kind of funny once he gets all the cards out of your hand and then draws them. And they're a dead card, but I guess they've done their job by then. So he picks off a Control Magic and a Swords to Plowshare. Soul Ring for me, really all my deck's done so far is shown a couple Savannah Lions, died, shown that I can produce some mana. Uh-oh, Strip Mine again. Yeah, Can't counterspell that now, can I? Nope. Underground Sea goes to the bin. That's to protect his hippie, which comes into play with no problems. Like I said, he's already taken the Swords to Plowshare, took the Control Magic, and then he took the second blue. So hippie's in for 2. Hippie is doing some heavy lifting. I'm down to 18, and he snags a Disenchant. And look at this, a Sedge Troll. So, ooh, fire back a balance. That's 3 in hand. He loses 2 creatures and 1 card out of his hand. And a land. Wow, this is big. So, someone once told me that balance was a good card. I was being sarcastic. Balance is a really good fucking card. Okay, he keeps his city in play, and here we go. He's got another Chaos Orb out. I can produce 4 mana, but I'm not throwing anything down. He's got another City of Brass. Down to 14. He's got Order the Ebon Hand. So, tough card for me to deal with. Oh, activating Chaos or Divine Offering. So, I get a couple life back. I don't lose anything. He loses his orb. I'm back on 20. But just another pass. He comes in for 2, and then another him. Wow, his City of Brasses are doing City of Brass are doing all the work for me. He's taking 8 damage from them. Oh no, gets a Demonic Tutor out of my hand, and a Disenchant. I guess at this point I probably should have disenchanted the Pearl. Just yeah, look at this. Tapping another 3. Sedge Troll. Blue Elemental Blast him off the board. Those City of Brasses have done 10 damage. But he doesn't need to tap him much anymore because he is coming in for 2 a turn. I'm on 14, need an answer. Regrowth, okay, that's something. Yeah, looking at the balance. I mean, he's going to lose. Yeah. Lose a creature, a land, and no cards. So still a 2-for-1 again. Balance, heavy lifting. Yes! Mishra's Factory. This is what you want to see in a game like this. Jared hits another land. Another order. I'm just passing with 4. I mean, he's had my counter spells and Serra Angels shut off pretty much the entirety of both games. Cat's Gone Wild in the background. I am down to 12. Another Plains. Yep. Swing back. Try and race it. Uh-oh. He's got the answer. Swords to Plowshare. I think at that point I expected a bolt. Not necessarily a swords, but it came. He's got me down to 12. I got him a 9 just from that City of Brass. There's something. COP red. Okay. Came in from the sideboard. He's beaten me to death with black sources, but, that may stop the final fireball. He's pumping. Both on 9. I need an answer. I think my deck's like 2 or 3 balances shy of having enough balances. He sticks in for another 3. And a demonic tutor. So he gets to go find his favorite card. City of Brass has now done 12 damage to him. Too bad my deck can't finish out the last 8. Guess I'm going to have to swap over to red and play some fireballs. My deck still has done nothing. Here comes sticking in for 3. 2 with a knight, 1 with a pump, and a time walk. Oh. Terrible. Look at all the blue in my hand. I was 1 blue away from being able to do things. Also had a wheel and a fireball. So tough. A mana drain into a brain geyser will get you back into a lot of games. Oh well, good work, Jared. 2-0. Thank you for the beatings. Look forward to playing again soon. For all the viewers out there, please like and subscribe. Also, please leave a comment. Love talking about Magic. Have a good day, evening, whatever the fuck time it is you're watching this. See ya.